it this early though, with so few slots you have.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
They do come back eventually. I believe if you keep hitting the log itself, you can turn it into wood. I love your insistence on spinning to win.
Wait, can I just... Oh.
And he's gone.
Was that Logan?
It's
It was
poison.
poison,
Yeah.
yeah. Generally, by the end of the game, I always try to keep, or at least, I don't, not the end of the game, but like till mid game, I'd like to usually like to keep a leaf, an axe, and a hammer on me at all times.
Howdy.
Yo.
Hello, hello.
Look at me, there's food out there.
General advice is not to mix in monster parts with food.
Hmm.
Nice.
He's so happy.
Good job.
I feel like this Link would get along well with Big Boss.
Which
Yeah.
wait, which one are we talking?
What do you
Only
mean
one
what
of them
are
is
we
named Big
talking? There's
Boss.
only one big boss.
According to 5, there's a false one.
Well, I ain't talking about him.
Technically, there's 4 big bosses.
8.
Clones still count.
No, no, they don't.
Clones don't count.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid, buddy?
Nope.
Huh. That sounds right up your alley.
Huh.
But
Well,
I just realized that the temperature of Link is a little bit warmer because you're next to the fire. I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool.
cooking can get kind of tedious sometimes.
What?
So cooking can get kind of tedious sometimes.
at least it's not like Pokemon Sword and Shield, where every time you do it, you have to keep hitting the things. At least here, it's pretty instant.
I wish there was a way to streamline the process for making multiple of one
Mhm.
particular recipe.
Hopefully, they add that in too if they keep a lot of the stuff.
Where isn't Nintendo?
We just got the trailer. What do you want from them?
Well, it's also
When a
been,
release date?
been like
Everything.
5
I want
years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And that trailer only made me want more.
You know what? I hope that they show rehydrated Ganon and you never see him or meet him or talk to him.
You motherfucker.
Just
How dare you.
just
How
to
dare you put this curse upon
my
me?
favorite is going to be
Just
if
to
he wakes
fuck
up
with
like the
people.
trailer, right?
right?
And then like at some point he just gets more and more rehydrated, and then at the end you have to fight a rehydrated Ganon.
No. He's DLC, but it's $100.
Damn.
I mean, I wouldn't put that shit past Nintendo at this point.
Right,
to be honest.
right.
Finn out
gets
there already pulling out the
overhydrated.
wallet like, give me the DLC right now.
What if he gets overhydrated and ends up like bloated like Baron Harkonnen or something?
And that's how you
God.
beat him. You overhydrate him.
Just keep giving them water.
I'm
No.
censored.
Eating it probably won't hurt you. Probably.
Probably.
That's soup.
Would be fine.
Well, got to experience it one time or another.
Did you get soup too? No, you didn't get
Oh, he
soup.
liked it. What the fuck?
Yeah, Link is a little garbage child. Of course he liked
Oh,
it.
okay, to be
He's a little
fair,
gremlin in this.
it's
He
true.
really is.
To be fair, this man woke up essentially like 30 minutes ago. That dude will eat anything, including the grass, to get something in his stomach.
Honestly, it's been 100 years, man. He is starving. Also, you gotta put on your new drip.
No, everything indicates that he was like that before he went to sleep.
True.
True.
Yeah, anytime you think, huh, it must be because he's been asleep for 100 years or it's the amnesia. Nope, that's just how Link is.
No, he's just a gremlin.
Always
just
been
like
like
that.
that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure before he went to sleep, he actually was Big Boss. The amount of shit he did is
Well, he gets to be punished, Link, in the new game.
that. Like-
Yo, I'm like, did he lose the arm? 'Cause if he
Probably.
did, that'd be cool.
Or or Zodom had him get a new one.
Whatever the hell happened to the Master Sword?
Fee? Wake up, Fee. Shaking the sword.
Man, I wish that was the way to recharge the sword in this. Like you didn't know more heroes.
I'm attempting some kind of pattern
Oh.
on this top.
Nice.
It vexes me.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Letty,
What?
you're gonna have to save it.
All right.
Oh,
But
shit.
mom,
Get your loot. Save. Are you having fun, Letty?
eh. I hear bees. Where are they?
Probably in the
I hear bees.
I hear bees. Where are they?
yeah, probably in there.
Yeah, just do bee things.
Bees.
Looking forward to the
Bees.
then becomes obsessed with explosives arc.
Yep.
That's just how you play Breath of the Wild. God.
That's thinking four-dimensional.
It is. The
My favorite is
Buddy.
when you kick the chest and you don't have any shoes on,
Right?
and he's like, "Ow."
Letty, did you
He did that the first one.
have a
I
rap
have
sheet
a
for blowing
preview
things
of
up
the
in
pattern.
real life?
But they gave me bombs. I'm just gonna not use them. They're free.
Free
Free
bomb.
bombs.
They're literally free bombs. Why would you not?
Ooh, that's a good pattern.
It vexes me, but it's turning out pretty okay.
Oh, hey, babe. Episode 1 of season 2 of Devil's Not Part Timer is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Just watch it without me.
Hello.
Can you pull someone that's streaming in? Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
No, I don't want to
Hi,
update my tools.
Chris. Also, I am eating soup. So,
Soup.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What are
I
we
will
having
meet
for
the
dinner
soup.
tonight, babe? Oh, yeah, he's not in here.
He's
Hold on.
not.
This lazy woman, just go talk to him.
You live in the same house.
But it's easier this way.
You know what? Hold on.
God.
You know, you get all my stuff opened up.
I might live in the same house, but so help me God, he's already in VC. He's already in VC, Letty. Why would I go in the other room just to ask him?
We should be on the arena, right?
No, you're currently back home.
Let me save.
Welcome.
Oh no, did map tools freeze up? Map tools no. Okay, we're good. Map tools, please. I beg of you.
Right. So who can remember what happened last time?
Well, the first 2 fights of the tournament happened. Is that right, or was it just the first one?
First two.
Okay. And there was something about Dimitri enters into like a battle state or something. Not our Dimitri, teacher Dimitri. And
he went
something
edgy mode.
something find out how Lyndon can also do that, perhaps.
So can you?
Oh, I can?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Is it only Marshall people that get it?
Yes.
Nodders.
Oh.
I will use that to my advantage.
But as the day goes by, and you have watched the first two fights happen, on your way back, here on Bird Santana, give the news, as you have seen in chat. With the first 2 rounds complete, we now come to tomorrow, or a couple days after, where the other 2 teams will fight, and then so will you. And you're now on the radar because you are the representatives.
Yep, we're representing the school. No pressure.
You'll be fine.
Of course we will, because we're gonna win.
So, you guys make your back that night of. You see the families inside the rooms are happy. They've got like souvenirs. They've got like the big hands and the beater sticks for like cheering. They they got foods. They got little things that they can nom on. They are currently enjoying their gotten goodie bags.
Where are we at right now?
We're home.
We're in our room.
I was really confused because it like started me in the dreamland.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have just seen the carnage of everything happen. You have made it home. While the families are enjoying their time, you realize you're up next in a few days. As they shift the arena into the next stage.
Hmm. Does it have a new look to it?
It does.
I totally didn't spoil myself.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's fine. Just act super surprised later.
True.
Whoa.
All right, hold on. Actually, my room's cold. I have to go grab my jacket.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right. With you guys being back in the dorms, what do you just decide to do from this point on?
Dimitri will probably research some of the things to do with whatever other Dimitri is going through. And then he will also spend a lot of time with his family.
Genie's gonna research the other teams. Specifically the one we're fighting next time.
Well, you don't know.
Hmm?
You don't know. Could be either or.
Well, then I'll research both of them.
Syl would probably also be researching the battle state thing with Dimitri, since that's apparently something her and Lyndon can do.
Fucking find out what the hell she be doing.
Your
America's just gonna sit on her bed reading her smut books all this whole time.
And she'll continue to read the Braille book to see if there's smut in it.
Bruh.
Jeez.
Memed
She's
into
gonna be
education.
real disappointed whenever she finds out.
Are the parents still here?
They are.
Lyndon's gonna go hang out with Grenda.
I mean, she is your future mother-in-law, after all.
Exactly.
Oh.
I mean, what?
All right. Well then, as Dimitri and Hila make their way down to the library, Lyndon, inside of the room, you see your future mother-in-law
Okay.
sitting there. She approaches you. She has little grandma hands. She like pictures. She goes, "I can't believe you're gonna fight in that brutal battle, Schmookums."
Well, I mean, you kinda have to. But, yeah. Ow.
She turns. Go as she asks you, "How have you and Teeny been these days?"
Yes.
Well, I mean, she kind of avoids me, really.
And why? And why would she do that?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I did anything. I just kind of, I think she just doesn't like my present. I don't know. I thought we were on good terms.
How could she not enjoy such a handsome man?
Stop. Fucking the beef fluster.
It's the stop. Well, I guess we're going to have to fix that, aren't we?
You don't have to. I mean, if she doesn't want to, and she doesn't have to.
Clearly, it has to be a misunderstanding. You would never do anything bad.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe she would just talk to me. I mean, like we were like best friends. I used to always hang out with her, and then I got sent off, and then now it's just like she's forgotten about me.
Well, you can't have that. We're going to have dinner later, and you're going to talk it out.
No.
Yes, forced interaction.
and she continues to be more of a mother to you than your actual mom has.
I mean, that's not difficult.
It's
let's
not.
be honest.
You give Lyndon one hug, and and you're already a better mother than his actual mother.
The bar is on the ground. His actual mom just brought a shovel.
Do you guys actually go down to the library itself, or do you want to just kind of look up here?
I'd be down to go to the library. We'd also get to see our teacher there.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he might know something
he's there.
since he's the library person.
All right. All the way over here. As you guys make your way down the stairs to the bottom floor, which theoretically you could just jump over the edge and you're there, but 3 floors.
Their fall.
But you enter, you see Bartholomew is putting up various books or rearranging things in a different order.
Dimitri will greet the teacher happily. Hello, Bartholomew.
Ah, young Dimitri, yes. How are you on this day?
A little nervous, to be honest.
Because of the tournament.
A little bit, mostly for Lyndon. I'm not too nervous about myself, but for Lyndon.
Achoo.
Ah, yes, that was quite the display of brutality happened. Though, not without confine to the rules.
I think the rules might need to be adjusted in the future.
Well, while some may agree, technically what they're doing is teaching them proper etiquette in battle.
Wait, hold on. Is there a fantasy Geneva convention? Out of character.
No.
Okay.
They
Looks like we're gonna have to research how to make a fantasy Geneva convention.
They-
in
so-
character.
Can we
Oh.
do that after we invent flamethrowers again?
Hell yeah.
they more or less want to simulate actual combat. While it may not involve death, it is to teach them down the line, if a war ever happens, you cannot be nice.
Well, see, there are classes for that. That arena out there with an actual student getting their bones broken and their limbs broken and their everything broken, that was unnecessary and uncalled for. And to be completely honest, I think war requires some restraint as well. If you're teaching straight brutality as the mean of war, then I think you've kind of missed the point.
Well, you guys don't exactly have a lot of land to live on, so things happen.
Peaceful things could happen instead. Smile. There are words.
Shut up,
to be had.
nerd.
But what if instead we thought of literally anything else besides breaking other people's bones?
No, they
I like that.
Shut up, nerd.
they woke up that day and chose violence.
Well, they
Dang,
should
sometimes it do
unchoose
be like that.
violence. There are multiple options, and you can fill another bubble.
Something, those who live by the sword die by the sword.
Or by the fireball.
Yeah.
But that being said, is there anything you are particularly looking for?
I was interested in looking up more information about what could have caused the other Dimitri to go into such a state. I asked some questions and I got some answers, but not enough.
Ah, yes. Check the back aisles. I should have something there.
He immediately runs off.
Scylla will follow. She's here to help. She's research assistant.
Is it on a low shelf or a high shelf?
Both.
He starts he starts to climb up the ladder, then thinks better of it and decides to look down low so that you can maybe reach them without having to climb the ladder.
You
Yeah.
find a lot of the books back here are written by various tacticians. A lot of what is shown is similar to people who observed battles, from even the most mundane wars to the most skirmishes that have ever happened. A lot of them, when you kind of search through various of the books, just kind of skimming or going through like page by page, a lot of them account a time in which they almost observed the death of a person, the point where they had that look of they saw their life flash before their eyes type deal, only to moments later snap.
So you can't do it like willingly, it has to be against your will, or you can just observe the near death of a person and you can do it.
Well,
and you
no,
can trigger it.
they are talking about the person in question.
Mm.
Like the instance of one of them is they depict a battle over land in between two kingdoms. A lot of the people, or a lot of the people involved, were farmers or people who really weren't trained or anything. More like, you know, your average farmer boy. You know, they're buff, they're strong, but they're not like war strong.
Level 0 still level 0.
Yeah. They depict in occasional instances those people that have never been trained, watching as like the axe, the sword, or the spear is about to come down to end their life, and they just snap.
So Dimitri's gleaning that basically it's a near-death experience that most likely triggers whatever state that was.
Mm-hmm.
Would I run into anything about something like this in all my monk studies I've been doing?
You would find various instances of it that are more akin to more or less turning your cheek to death. And an instance of them writing in scrolls and scriptures of a door.
I assume there wasn't anything about how to, like, train to go into and out of the state at will.
Some of the tacticians you see throughout the books, some theorize that the only way to do it is to be put in an experience where you are going to die, more or less being thrown to the wolves. Others theorize that it is possible to maybe induce the adrenaline that happens during it. Others call it the hero syndrome. All of them are not exactly sure what the proper way to do it is, or even if it's plausible to beat it into someone through training.
Dimitri doesn't like what he reads.
Yeah, it kind of just sounds like you experienced the trauma of a near-death experience, and then you're just like re-inflicting that trauma on yourself to enter that state, which isn't great.
He's also thinking about who probably triggered it, being most likely Lyndon's mom. He is
Oh,
fully
with
convinced.
the other
It's not
Dimitri?
100% proven, but he 100% believes it.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
I could see it.
Scylla's opinion of Lyndon's mom is already so low. She'll believe it.
I think that she could commit a war crime without
Oh, definitely.
without
No
blinking.
question.
I can't believe that Lyndon is from a bloodline of people causing war crimes.
I can't.
if there's no fantasy Geneva conventions, they're technically not war crimes yet.
That's you.
But
That
they
is
should
true.
be.
They should be.
Sue.
They're not.
Hey, listen, if you want a Geneva Convention created, just do the war crimes yourself until it's created.
Wait a
That
That
sounds a little
way-
counterintuitive.
That way, you know which war crimes you're making into
Hmm?
Geneva Convention.
That sounds very counterintuitive.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
but
just
the
reason
do
for
the ones
wanting
that you don't
their-
want them to see.
actually
to
be
a
willing
war
to
crime.
create the Geneva Convention, whether or not you do the war crimes. What if you do the war crimes and they're just like, no, this is fine.
And then we get away with it.
But we don't
and
want to
then it's
commit the
not-
war
Wait a minute.
crime.
And then it's not against Geneva Conventions.
Outside of
It's just regular crimes.
but outside of the things that you found and the things that you have read through your monasteries, through various monasteries, a lot of it comes down to outside of those rare instances, a lot of them don't exactly know how to replicate it in a worthwhile way, or have deemed it not worth doing because it is such a rare occurrence.
Hard to mass produce.
There's it's just not enough sample size to be like, hey, this works.
Yeah, it's kind of an unexplored thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Because you're essentially inducing someone's death on a daily basis.
Yeah, that sounds
I like
terrible.
that.
I mean, it's honestly like it's just a hyper-focused state induced by massive amounts of adrenaline from almost dying.
Dimitri, upon realizing, would adrenaline or like their understanding of adrenaline have come up at all in the research?
They associate the focus to adrenaline because at that point they assume, well, in that state your pain tolerance is pretty high.
Dimitri would get distracted and start looking at books about medicine to see if he can replicate the adrenaline.
You know, that's a good question. Like, what kind of understanding does medicine have of the various body systems? Like, to what degree?
Can we get some fantasy caffeine in here?
Well,
I would like
still
fantasy
need
monster
fantasy
drink.
coffee.
You're barking up the wrong DM caffeine.
You can have
Yeah,
G
coffee doesn't
subs.
exist.
I mean, tea exists.
Mhm.
Black teas have a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, but
Not
it's
quite
not
as
the
much as
good
coffee,
stuff.
but
You
Not
can
the
have
what are you talking about?
you can have G subs. There you go.
Bro,
Doesn't
Earl Grey's
beat a
great.
Ew.
Straight black.
Yeah, it does.
Gross. It really does.
I believe that you are alone in feeling this way. I'm sorry, Letty.
What the fuck? You don't like coffee?
I like coffee with cream in it.
Yeah, I like coffee with cream and sugar, not fucking black, you monster.
How dare
Gross.
you not enjoy it in the most base form?
This is why Letty suffers in this campaign. That right there.
Coffee's
Listen,
good.
if I'm gonna drink
Enjoy
hot
your-
bean juice, I'm gonna make it taste good, okay?
Like,
Im-
enjoy
implying
your
that coffee
acidic
doesn't
bean
already
juice.
taste good.
It
It
doesn't.
tastes acidic and bitter.
That's good.
I'm
It
sorry
really
about your
ain't.
taste buds.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry that
Condolences.
I have a superior palate.
I think my pickiness chart was lower than yours. Smile.
Well, apparently you need to tick off coffee.
But I do drink coffee. Smile.
Coffee is not a necessity, Jokey. I don't want to hear it from you. You drink like 6 Monster cans a day.
Jesus
Drinking a
Christ,
Monster
are you
right now.
okay?
Is Jokey okay?
Jokey is never okay.
That is
Jokey.
the truth.
The fuck it ain't.
Jokey, no.
But
That's
Love yourself.
bad.
But outside of that, any medical things you may find, even if it's like them essentially making what is an adrenaline shot, is sparse due to a lot of the things that it would do. They already know how to do with magic.
Gotcha. Is it against the rules to, like, because the other team was kicked out for doing fantasy steroids, I assume? Is it against the rules to use adrenaline like that?
It is. It would be roids, yes. Borderline roids.
Oh.
Maybe roids?
So Mariko would know if adrenaline or taking additional substances to increase your performance is allowed or not, right?
Oh, totally, yeah.
At
Okay,
this
okay.
point, yeah.
I sure hope so at this point.
She can.
Okay.
She can tell you you have to wear a pink tutu with a football helmet. And you'd have to agree because Bill would have read them.
Dimitri didn't have time. He brought the book out and convinced her to read it. And that was it. That was his entire interaction with that book.
I mean, you could always ask for it back and like speed read through it.
Yeah, he probably could read it really fast.
But okay,
But he'd have to get it
question.
from her because
Mhm.
then she'd be like, "No, you're gonna take the smut out of it."
Exactly. She's
You
in there
have
for
to
the
let her
long haul
finish
now.
reading it first, and
Yeah.
then you can take it back. But no, okay, so Ki is just like essentially your energy, your body's life force.
Mhm.
And being a monk, I can manipulate my Ki
Mhm.
to do things. Would I be able to manipulate my Ki to induce the amounts of adrenaline needed to enter this state?
You'd have to try.
Well, I guess I gotta start trying to train with that in these couple days before the match.
Dimitri will offer aid, though I'm not sure how much he'll actually be able to help you. He'll try really hard, though.
Well, you
I mean,
guys.
you can probably use Arcana knowledge to help me figure out what to do, maybe, since this is kind of an unexplored area.
While you guys enjoy that as you talk with Bartholomew and go through several books. What is it? Amy,
Me.
what do you do while you sit at the table and hear in the other room, Schmuckums?
Gonna come to the library.
I'm starting to walk to the library.
You just hear, you're going to be the best son-in-law, Schmuckums.
She's choosing to ignore that. I'm just gonna start walking to the library
feel
to
like
research the
even
other
if-
team.
I feel like even if y'all don't end up together, your mom still just is gonna adopt Lyndon.
Yep.
So he's in the family anyways.
Probably at this point.
Now I just have a son, not a son-in-law. Win.
It's an improvement. Upgrade.
True.
Outside, you can hear Willie is in fact cleaning out the pool.
Thank you,
Do
Willie,
you
for
have a
your
pool?
service.
You do have a pool, right here.
There's a pool right there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's new. When did that happen?
When I installed it, because water sports are a thing.
Oh.
Not those kind of water
Oh.
sports.
Oh.
Eddie.
God, I was really hoping no one would say anything.
Well, you
You
thought
should've
it
known better.
too.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
Sorry.
But you thought it. Mm.
What's wrong with
Third
you?
time around, you guys. What else would I think?
They have a water polo team.
Just started
They
with
have a
that.
swim team for swimming
You-
in water.
Uh-huh.
And
A swim team.
underwater combat.
Yep, they have a
I
water
mean, there are
sports team.
aquatic races.
Thank you, Willie, for your service.
Braver than any U.S. Marine.
This man's out here in like a speedo.
Perfect.
Can you heal Willie? I just noticed that he
Yes,
still has
I'll heal
HP
Willie.
taken-
He's been
taken-
harmed. Hurt
please,
him.
Yes,
No,
I'll heal
don't,
Willie.
don't heal him.
please.
Also, I'm trying to figure out how Willie would wear a speedo. Would he just put 2 of his tentacles through the leg holes?
Exactly.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Yeah, it's better not to think about such
Don't
things.
think it. Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't say it.
I mean, he doesn't even really have anything to cover. He's just
Yeah, exactly.
tentacles.
As soon as you get that involved, it implies that there's something being covered there. And then we get back to the water sports talking.
Don't think it. Don't say it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank.
He deserves full health.
All right, Teeny.
Me.
You make your way downstairs. You can hear in this room. You hear your ethics teacher is having a class. You can there's something that you can hear
Oh,
over.
yes.
You can smell something is brewing. You're not exactly sure what it is over here.
Okay.
And the nurse just is asleep over here.
All right. I will continue to head to the library.
All right.
Hey, Bartholomew.
Yes. Continued.
Do you have any books about the other teams?
Probably not specifically on them, but the region there, yes.
Perfect. I was looking to research them a little bit if I could.
Yeah, it should be the second aisle or the ones in the corners.
The second aisle in the corners?
Technically, this is the first aisle.
Okay. She will start digging through the books.
You find books about first book you find is on the actual floating island of Wandering Wilds. It depicts a floating island where bushes and trees and grass, everything that can be in the Amazon or even just like the red tree forests are gigantic. There are trees popping out over the edges of the island. All the houses are built inside of the trees or around them, like giant tree houses. So their entire towns and cities are built either at or around the base or inside of trees.
Hmm. Okay.
The current ruler who presides over the throne is Lurin Blunt, the Unseen.
The Unseen?
Unseen.
Okay. So probably something with stealth.
Most of the people that come from there are very well versed in nature. They have a wealth of knowledge over various animals and plants and various kind of like herbs. So if like you ever wanted to find a place to learn how to make potions or learn about nature, that's your place.
That could be useful.
Druids.
Druids, rangers, occasional fighter. The
Probably a rogue or two in there too.
The other one is Scorching Desert Island of Saladin. Its entire land is desert, rocks, and scorching hot sand. The
Okay.
area around there houses a vicious amount of animals, creatures, so like giant scorpions and such exist. Various amounts of like giant lizards. Uh, Basically, it's your Monster Hunter Island.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of the animals are large. They are vicious. If you are outside the bounds of the city and it's nighttime, they're just as bad as they switch. So you get a lot of scorpions, giant spiders, lizards, just about everything that would survive in a desert, including crabs.
Crabs in the desert?
We have
Crabs live in the desert.
Mhm.
We learned this.
we did crab battle. It is the one place in the kingdoms outside of the school where you can go and they will teach you an enormous amount of things. They'll teach you fighting styles. They'll teach you various ways to trap and hunt, even the most smallest of animals or even various humans.
Do they have bounty hunters too?
Less bounty hunters and more the occasional like mutated humanoid.
Interesting.
It's the one place you can go where they'll teach you more or less monster anatomy, so you know more about how to take one down. Because that's pretty much what they do. They hunt down any monsters that would cause any trouble. They use the bodies. They use their meats for food. They use their shells for armors and things like that.
Makes sense. They're
They-
the Monster Hunter Guild.
More or less. And they are currently ruled by Milrith, the Dancing Flame. Mildreh. I know Morgan is making note.
At least one of us is.
But if you want to learn tactics or fighting styles of any kind, that's your place. They will beat it into you.
Interesting. So, could they beat the thing that Dimitri went through into him? Or is that something that they also avoid?
That's they do have a few cases of that happening because you are essentially fighting, you know, in Monster Hunter you're more or less built differently. In this case, they're not. They are just normal, everyday races that are teaming up to take these things down. So they're more coordinated. They're more like a team than they are like individually strong.
Okay. So they're good at fighting in groups against large targets.
More or less.
Interesting.
They will also teach you how to survive in the desert during the day and night. That's kind of the same for the Wandering Wilds, but it's just a different form of survival.
Okay.
Because, one's in a jungle where you have to deal with, like, man-eating plants and various creatures that live there. Here, it's more hot sun that you'll die of dehydration and heat stroke, and oh god, why is this lizard running on the sand at me?
Those beets are hot.
Yeah. He's totally not hungry and trying to chase you down.
No. See, his
No,
beets
I
are hot.
can't.
His little
I could
beats are
never be
hot.
that.
He's got little beets and they're hot.
Sand is very hot. Gotta protect those toe beans.
But you can kind of get a general gist that how the teams work.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting fight to watch between the two.
While all three of you make your way through various amounts of books that give you a pretty good idea of what can happen, or an idea of at least how to induce certain things. We come back to Miriko. Who we wait in anticipation to see if she has found the smut in the book yet.
Yeah, in the book.
I don't know, Kat. Where are you in the book?
Where am I in the book?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how far you gotten?
She's about 2/3 of the way into it.
You do find various Venn diagrams in the book.
She studies them in case that they have anything to do with smut.
If I think about it real hard, maybe it looks like something.
She even gets out a piece of paper and tries to draw it to make sure it isn't like some secret innuendo or something.
Trying to crack the Da Vinci Code over here.
I will find the genitals on this man.
True.
But you also, as you sit there, you feel a touch on your shoulders.
She screams.
A valid
Nice.
reaction. Thank you.
There you go.
She was so into it, bro. She wasn't even like paying attention. It's like when a ghost touches you. You're like, ah.
The dreaded ghost.
True.
And what,
But
and what are we reading? What are we reading here? Not reading.
could you like not scare me next time? That'd be great. And I'm reading the rule book.
But you were so entranced in it, I had to wake you up.
I mean, someone told me that there was something really interesting in here, and I'm trying to find it. So
Interesting. Like what?
she immediately turns like a shade of red, and she's like, "Oh well, you know, just you know, some really interesting information is all."
Well, if you're that interested in it, that's good. Have you made any more friends?
I haven't really had the chance to make any more new friends.
Not even with those siblings out there.
I mean, I didn't really try to, but
We can't have that, now can we? You should at least make friends and other people around you.
I don't know them. Why would I want to be friends with them?
Because when you go back to the island, like everybody else, you won't see them for a while.
She looks down at how much she has left to read and groans. Do I have to do it now?
Is it no better time than present?
Mar groaning. Oh, right. I need you to, like, you know, clear up that you're not my dad or anything.
That'll go well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it will.
Fireball.
Fire!
Jesus.
He didn't ask how big the room was. He said I cast fireball.
They not know our customs.
I try to explain it to him, but they think that you're, like, kidnapping me or something.
Fucking child diddler.
What?
Weirdo.
I highly doubt seeing as being a benefactor as a kidnapper.
She just shrugs. Yeah, that's why I, you know, wanted you to come and, like, explain it better.
It may have to be another time, unfortunately.
Yes, what is higher level?
Yes, the little one still has third level spell slots. Don't want to be around for that.
Imagine having spell slots. That's kind of cringe.
You have spell slots.
I have
Imagine
two.
not being able to use your spell slots.
I have two, and I don't need any. All I need is Eldritch Blast, apparently.
You
This is
are.
true.
You have 3.
I have to wait. Hold on. I actually don't know how the fuck any of this
Wait,
works.
3? Do they
They're
get
No, I
four?
have
five.
They have
two.
5? They have 2.
Yeah, I got two.
Are you gonna question the warlock main?
I got 2 third levels.
Yeah, warlocks don't get 3 spell slots until 11th level.
That's where we're at.
You're not a real caster. You're a cantrip. You said.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm level 11.
Oh wait,
Not
did
a
we
real
level up? Hold on.
caster.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
God, I wish we'd leveled up.
Wow. Okay. Start off at 5 and they're already complaining about leveling up. I see how it is.
I
I'm
haven't
just
complained
saying,
yet.
I can't use one of my new items until I'm
Yeah.
6.
I didn't complain. I'm big chillin'. I am being chilling over here.
So when are we leveling up?
Like we're not complaining, but
It would be nice.
Throw the bone.
I wouldn't say no.
oh no.
He
Level
will-
up.
He will pat you on the head and tell you to be good.
She's always good. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's her alignment again?
Deception.
Okay. Boom.
Oh, dirty 20. Exactly how
patron, he
deception
knows where
should
he
be.
Question is, does he get advantage since he's known you from a
Motherfucker.
small child?
Literally a Fey patron. Are you gonna start this shit?
Yeah.
I'll believe you this time. Be nice.
Fade.
Good. I will come back again in a couple days.
She nods.
He gets slapped. Alright. As you guys go through your things, what do you do as they get later? It's later.
America wants to go and try and cook something.
I will say if the day got later, then Dimitri's family probably ended up moving around, and his parents would probably be, or his mom at least, would be cooking in there as well. I can't move her.
Oh man.
I don't have access to my own parents.
Lyndon would have eventually left after saying goodbye to Auntie, and probably got as he got here, probably swept up in the kids, and stun locked with good afternoons.
Probably. They're really excited that you guys are like the same height.
What
Like
the
they're just
fuck?
they seem to be legitimately stoked about it.
Oh right, they're small. Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. There you go.
Yeah, they're tiny.
There
Yeah,
you
there
go.
you go.
Yo, man's got sunlocked.
How does
One
Uncle
way in, no way out.
how does Uncle Linden sound?
What the fuck?
Like half of those people are older than Lyndon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The 3 younger ones say it. The 3 older ones say it, but patronizing.
They say it and they don't realize they're saying the W on it, and then they go to correct themselves, and they're like, "Wait a
Wyndham.
minute." I'll be real. Dent probably has a speech impediment.
Wow.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
I
He's
can
doing
see
his
it.
best.
Poor
He's
Dent,
doing such
man.
a good job.
Poor Dent.
That's a little speech impediment.
He's just a little guy, a little kobold.
He sounds like the little kid characters in Dawn Bluth movies.
He's just a little kobold.
He's
Please,
only
so.
got one each.
No,
him
don't
with
hit
your sword.
me. I'm just a little guy.
Mariko would be a little bit surprised by Dimitri's mom. She moves very expertly around her. She is also small. Hold on.
Yep.
Like, she moves expertly around her. It doesn't seem deterred by the height of counters or anything. She moves around making food.
It's like that one person who is really good at rollerblading
Yeah.
that works at the
It's
old
Sonic or something.
Yeah, they're like so good at it. You see them like twirling around with like a pan in their hand,
Or that guy on TikTok that goes around skating cities.
right?
Oh yeah, the guy who's like in like the tunnels or like at the airport or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
She is immaculate.
Oh, go ahead.
There is no mess or anything. It's complete controlled chaos.
She will give Mariko a hair tie for her hair. She doesn't need one, so you're a little surprised that she has one in the first place.
Mariko will tie up the rest of her hair and add it to the one bun that she has.
Nods in approval. She still hasn't said a word. This is kitchen time. It's time to focus.
Mariko keeps getting distracted watching her as she's trying to cook something.
What
Your mom can't talk. She's shifting into soup mode.
Yeah. What does she make tonight?
She probably makes some sort of dumpling.
Okay.
And
I was gonna make
probably a
Asian
stew.
dumplings too.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, she's making some sort of dumpling and then a soup, something that you can make a bit of it and it goes a long way. Like, it stretches a lot.
It's really good. Gumbo. As they cook and you see the families begin to gather around. What are
Can I make how old? How close is Donald to Lyndon's age?
Donald is the second oldest. So he's older than Dimitri and Lyndon by at least a year or two. Probably 2 years.
I'm going off of assumptions of his character art that he's very loud. So of course they're best friends.
Yes. He is very loud. He's also the one that is probably the closest to being a warrior of some sort. He seems very knowledgeable about things that he probably shouldn't be when it comes to fights and things. He's a bit of a troublemaker.
They share stories.
Nice.
And this
And
is
also
where...
Lyndon is also just happy to not be the one that has to talk.
and this is where Lyndon tries to say something. And it's like, well, you know, and then gets depressed. What do the three of you in the library do as the smell of food begins to waft?
It wakes Dimitri up as if he was in a trance. And he carefully takes any of the books that he's going to continue reading, and then he puts the rest on whatever like little cart they have for reshelving. Then he remembers that he brought Scylla with him. And he goes to get Scylla. Scylla,
Yeah,
I think it's almost dinner time.
Scylla would have gathered like any books about advanced ways of manipulating your own key.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go get dinner and follow Dimitri.
Did Teeny ever say hi?
I don't think she did.
No. She didn't know you guys went to the library.
I was about to say, and we were hidden from her when she came in.
Would Bartholomew call out or say anything about Teeny or to Teeny while we were in here?
He acknowledged that she came in the room.
Yeah, he did say hi.
It's a library, so it's quiet.
He's the only one in here. He can be as loud as he wants.
I would think that he would respect the rules of the library. It's a sacred place, after all.
This man is like 3 books away from cracking open a malt liquor.
The sacred place. I'd say that here. Let me roll up perception real quick. I
She's
mean,
not
he
being,
technically
like,
has.
sneaky, she's just sitting here.
Yeah,
reading.
he has passive. He has passive. We'll say that he did notice you.
Sure.
Oh, Teeny, when did you get here?
How long has it been?
It's been roughly about 4 or 5 hours.
A couple hours ago. I've been
must have
reading
come-
up on where the other teams are from.
Oh, that's a smart idea. We've been reading up on the thing that other Dimitri went through. It doesn't sound good.
No, that looked a little bad.
We're about to go get dinner. Are you ready?
I was gonna finish up here for a bit, but you guys go ahead.
Okay, I'll make sure that we set some food aside for you.
I just had a thought.
Uh-huh.
Regular Dimitri, and then we have human Dimitri.
Humans are just like that.
Implying human Dimitri isn't regular?
Yeah.
How
Obviously,
dare you.
Kobold Dimitri is the regular Dimitri, so he gets to be the primary Dimitri.
He is the other Dimitri is other Dimitri.
Yeah, but he's
Human
older.
Dimitri.
He's still
Old
other
Dimitri.
Dimitri. Yo, why is the poll called that?
What?
Why is the poll called that?
What the fuck, Letty?
What?
How dare you?
Always Letty.
Why is the poll called
What do you
that?
mean?
Like, I thought I was being silly putting the hat on Willie, but
Oh, he would 100% wear that.
Listen, it's not always Letty.
I
Just
mean-
because that time it was Letty doesn't mean it's always Letty.
It's mostly Letty.
Yeah. Don't laugh. Fucking that just proves it was you, you stupid fuck. I'll be right back. I gotta check on the dogs.
honestly, I think this hat is also the thing that keeps on giving.
It really does.
Like, you look up and suddenly a token's wearing it. You're just like, huh?
It's very good.
It's very fun. Also, Dimitri being like, hey, I'll put some food away for you. And then Teeny's over here like, no, I'm not going to eat
He's
that.
like, why?
Stop
I have to
being
throw away
nice."
more. She's also just trying to avoid going back.
Alright.
So how are the dogs?
Sleeping. All 3 of them. As you guys come back, or as you two come back, you hear the food wafting in the air. You can, because it is the festival time, a lot of the announcements and stuff are placed by music and the such, so you can hear various times where it plays out like a radio. So you'll occasionally occasionally see your onboard Santana will interrupt and be like, and we also have this interview today with insert student here. Who's your favorite team? Blah blah blah.
Does anybody name our team as their favorite team?
There were a lot of people that are like, we're cheering for that Linden fellow.
What?
You're the underdog.
And
Congratulations.
in those cases, it's that little Linden guy's kind of cute.
What?
And then you have the occasional ones. We like Dimitri. He's adorable.
I mean,
Which
this is
one?
true.
Which
You're-
one?
You.
There's two of them.
I know. It's you.
We've already established you're regular Dimitri.
Wouldn't describe the other one as adorable either.
Oh,
Especially not after he nearly beat a student to death.
they got help.
After he nearly beat them to death.
Just because you knock someone out and break their leg
Oh,
doesn't mean it's a bad
suppose.
thing.
And beat them within an inch of their life. That's like someone tapping out in wrestling, and then you, instead of ending the match, end up going and getting the steel chair.
There's only one way out of the ring. Either you jump out or you're taken out.
They were already down. They couldn't get up.
Exactly.
Taken out. Where are we going?
I'll say once Dimitri walks in, he like makes a beeline for the kitchen and washes his hands, then takes any food his mom already has prepared and walks it back out. They do this wordlessly.
Yeah, she's been in bed the entire time.
Nope, she napping.
Sleepy.
Straight up sleepy hours.
Technically, she would be over in the arena, but that's about it.
Sleepy hours. Taking a note out of Cecilia's book.
Cat's AFK, so I'm just imagining Mariko just completely tunnel visioned on making dumplings.
Right?
Either that or she's watching this whole exchange like, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck?
She's hyper focusing on those dumplings.
How in the zone is Dimitri's mom?
In the zone, auto zone.
Oh,
Get
Like,
into
she is
something.
literally handing them off. She doesn't even know which child is coming in to get the food.
I mean, I feel like
She just
after a
knows
certain
it's-
point, your kids all start to run together.
Like, she just knows that a child that is her child's height is bringing the food out to the table.
Lyndon would probably go in there and take food, and she'd be like, "Yeah, that's just one of my kids. It's fine."
and
Yeah.
then walks in, immediately gets a bowl shoved in his hands and a spoon in his mouth. Okay.
Is this what it's like to be loved?
She didn't even know you exist.
What is this feeling welling inside of me?
Gosh, how many new parents does Lyndon have at this point?
All
3.
of them. All of them.
Mhm.
All of them. You've been communally adopted by all of these parents that have come to visit.
Well-
They said, I see a child that has no parents with them. It is now my child.
Wait a
you-
second. Free child?
Oh boy, free real estate.
Well, you have two tiger parents, more or less. A goblin mom and two dotting kobold parents.
A momblin, you could say.
Mom,
Mhm.
Eventually, Dimitri realizes that everyone now has food, and so he grabs his mom's hand instead of the bowl she tries to hand him and drags her out. He is the
Uh,
only child that is brave enough to go in and help in the kitchen.
Thanks for the
America's still
food,
lost in
Mrs.
the
Flame
sauce.
Tongue.
Oh, of course, dear. We always make more than enough.
Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Have you ever gotten the chance to work out the two-headed horsebreaker?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Don't
I'd
do
really
that.
like.
Don't do that. Don't do
You-
it, man.
Are you sure it looks so cool in the
It looks cool, but
demonstration?
man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. All of the other kids are looking at him like, Donald? Why? Nobody. There's like an unspoken rule not to roughhouse with Donald.
I assume the dad is just like sitting there. He's got a newspaper out. He's got like the pipe in his mouth. Just going, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He knows better than to go in the kitchen when mom is cooking. Otherwise, he would have been helping her because he is a very doting husband, but he knows better.
He's learned that lesson.
He learned that lesson the hard way. There's a very good reason why he works with shoes and not in the kitchen.
They do have booster seats, by the way.
Everyone's got elbows on the table, it's fine.
Elbows on the table. That's a paddling.
Customary.
No. The table's high. Gotta have both the hands. Is Frederick gonna sit down?
Oh, he's in the mat. That's right. He kind
He's
of
just
blends in.
standing there watching, like, man, this is messed up. There's so many people. That's not what this place was made for. It's usually so empty.
Well, the most he would do is probably grab food, just go outside.
Well, goodbye.
Throughout the day, you guys enjoy your various meals. You enjoy spending more time in a family-oriented day. And as it gets towards the night, you see the various kids as they make their way back into here.
Hi, Donald. I don't have access to the food or I'd clean it up. Dimitri's starting to get a little bit worried because Teeny hasn't come back and they ate all the food.
Hey, look, food.
He's worried because he tried to set a plate aside, but one of his siblings ate it.
Monster.
Damn.
It was probably Donald.
It was probably Donald.
Like, Dent would do that.
No,
on.
no, 100% it was dead. He's like, I'm the only mage here.
No, Dimitri's. None of them have magic. He's the only one. No, it's Donald. Donald is. He just keeps eating, man. You can't stop him. Are you gonna stop him? He might bite you by accident.
Yeah, you stick your hands in there. There's no telling what'll happen.
as the day turns to night, see there's no fireworks now, but you do see a lot of the festival still going on because it's a month-long thing. So you can see like the lights lighting up the sky in the distance. You can see the occasional firecracker going up every now and then. That's really about it. You can hear the occasional music and stuff. Then, as everyone settles down, you have your teas, you have your late night snacks.
To say, we haven't seen Teeny in a while.
Yeah, whenever it's super late, Teeny's gonna go back finally. After hopefully her mother has gone to bed.
You think your mom would just wait up for you?
Right?
I don't even know your mom, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna wait up for you.
Well,
Maybe
she
she'll
she
stay
can
up
dream.
She
No,
can
so the thing is,
dream.
she's staying awake. She's not gonna dream. She's staying awake.
Come back.
She could just locate object you're spell focused and find you no matter what.
Not hiding, she's just avoiding.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Marco over there staring at her dumplings with the dial-up noise sounding.
Right.
She might have cut herself a few times.
Oh no. What you missed was Dimitri going in and out of there, taking the food one piece at a time, for his mom. And then they all had dinner.
Nice.
Oh, what do you have, What do you have there, Mariko?
Oh, I made some dumplings from like my hometown.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm Lyndon. Didn't mean to do that. His mom will look over, and then she'll nod. Just
Shit,
a
you
little
got
approval. Just a little bit.
Acceptable.
She blushes, embarrassed,
Oh.
but she'll set it down and nibble on one.
Lyndon was distracted talking while he was eating, so naturally he's uncomfortably full.
He's got his fat pants on.
Yeah.
All right. Teeny,
Yep.
how do you approach?
Well, thinking there's the off chance that she's still awake, she's gonna go to one of the bedrooms that isn't taken and sleep in there.
I mean, that is my bedroom.
Oh, shit, which one wasn't
You-
taken?
you
One of
gotta-
them wasn't taken. Oh, is this one?
The one on the end, I think, yeah.
This one.
Wow, I can't believe you just entered another girl's room without their permission. Terrible.
No, that didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
It sees that it's
Even
like
a sign on the door.
is Scylla like very minimalist
I mean,
with her?
not so much minimalist, but like that kind of monk asceticism, you know? Like she still has stuff with her. Like she brought like papers and books and stuff and study materials, but and like she has some personal items that are very clearly not monk stuff, but like family stuff. But she doesn't have a whole lot. It's easy to pack up.
So it's probably very obvious that it was her room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's scrolls and papers everywhere on the floor.
Well, I mean, she has set the floor open so she can like do stretches and stuff. So it'd be like just piled up in a giant pile on the desk.
All right. You see him as they're sitting at the table. I can't believe my little schmookums didn't come back.
I mean, I don't know. This is not like her. She's usually around for dinner at the very least.
As you all wait, and the night slowly gets more. Yeah. Frederick approach. He goes, Linden, sit up. Both of you will need to be down in the training area tomorrow.
Is this like a required training or?
Well, given our theory, it might actually be worth doing.
Oh, you mean for like the battle state thing?
Well, we don't know what the other team will do during their things, and it's better to be more prepared.
All right.
There is a high possibility that Lyndon's mother may try to single him out.
We'll need the whole gang there then. So obviously the last time me and Dimitri saw Teeny was in the library. But nobody's seen her since, have they?
Well, you could ask the nurse. She has various things around the home.
But yeah, no one's seen Teeny since the library, pretty much.
We should probably go talk to the nurse then and track her down.
We, as her friends, should probably go to the nurse and track her down.
I mean,
As her
I thought that was
friends.
implied.
As her
Her
friends.
friends.
As her friends. Once they get out, he's like, "Thank goodness she didn't follow," because he was worried that the Teeny's mom would follow them to try and figure out where she was.
I mean, I kind of expected Mariko and Lyndon to form up too, but they just kind of sat there.
As her friends. Lyndon's confusing relationship with Teeny.
I'm sorry, why
Friends.
is that?
We're gonna go find the nurse so that we can find Teeny.
Okay. He's just gonna continue being uncomfortable over here.
Where's the nurse? She left. Where'd
First
she
floor.
go?
Where is the nurse?
The
First floor?
nurse is right here.
Oh, she's downstairs.
Come on.
Like, we know where her
Tiny.
office is, right?
That's her office.
But I'm saying in character, we know where the office is.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this the door?
Door.
Okay. Hello.
Why? If it isn't young Dimitri. You know,
Hello.
what can I help you with?
We're looking for Teeny. Do you happen to know a way to find her without alerting her mother?
Any particular reason?
It seems like she's avoiding her, and we need to talk to her, so we prefer her not to immediately try and run away.
Ah. 1 second then. She will put one of the tentacles up to the wall. Takes about 5 minutes. She goes, that's Willie. No. Zelda keeps blowing things up. No. Ah. 3rd floor on the left. All the way.
I'm not going to ask any questions.
But we
Thank
have.
you. Did she have something to say?
It's their security system.
So
He was just going to leave it at that, like, oh, it's a
every
good thing that
student?
she knows. I'm not going to ask.
I actually realized you guys have never actually been to the 2nd floor.
Nope.
Yeah,
We go from 1st to the 3rd.
That's where everybody is. Does anybody even live down here?
I mean, this is my room right here.
Well, yes, that, but in this one, is this just an empty room and we're living in the community space?
As
You
far as
have
I'm
your own
aware.
rooms.
Oh, Lyndon and I and
I mean, you
Dimitri
guys
live in
just kind of
the
chose the
commu-
bunk rooms.
Huh. I didn't even know this was down here. Oh, I guess he'll knock first.
No, just Soul's just gonna open the door. No one's supposed to have this room, so
Wait, did you knock first?
Dimitri
Scylla
tried,
didn't.
but the door got pushed before he
Oh,
could.
okay. 'Cause
I
if you
have more
did, she was
reach.
gonna start hiding.
Okay, well,
But no, if you just open it, then she's still out with like a book open on the desk.
oh, there you are.
He closes the door.
I mean, there's like a whole hallway and door between us and the common area. I think we're fine.
He doesn't.
Just a minute.
He saw her mom at least a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Oh, good. We were worried because you didn't come back from the library.
Oh, I just didn't want to see my mom.
Valid. Well, I'm sorry I didn't save any food for you. My brother ate it. All of it. He ate it.
That's fine. I still had a little bit left from one of our adventures.
He does not ask any questions.
Yeah, anyway, currently we're gonna do some training thing to prepare for the fight tomorrow morning.
What kind of training? I thought we were just waiting.
Well, I mean, Frederick's the one who brought it up, but it's not a bad idea to kind of work as a team specifically against the potential of either of those other teams.
He specifically asked for Lyndon and Scylla, but I know for sure that I'll be going, and I'll ask Mariko, but I think she'll be going too.
Yeah, it's always good to see what everyone knows how to do.
Good to build team cohesion.
Are you going to be staying here and not in your room?
I haven't decided yet.
Ah, if you need me to go and get anything from your room, I can try.
That's fine. I have my spell book and the flask, and that's all I really need right now.
So, is there like a reason you're avoiding your mom, or? I only ask because she doesn't seem to be anything like Lyddon's, which that would make it reasonable.
I don't know. She never wanted to see me before, so I thought it was weird that she wants to see me now.
What do you mean never wanted to see you before?
She's always busy.
First world problem.
Okay. No peanut gallery.
I mean, both my parents were always really busy when I was a kid, but that didn't mean they didn't want to see me.
Well, did they at least come home at night? She seemed to only work all the time. the only thing she seemed concerned about.
No, I mean, my parents are also like, I'm not bragging. My family's kind of rich. They didn't have to work all the time to make sure all our needs were met because they had enough money.
She didn't really have to work, but she's the court mage, so someone always needs her attention.
I see. Yeah, that would do it.
Dimitri is nodding, but he does not relate. Unfortunately,
He doesn't get it.
he doesn't get it. His family has just always been so close, like in close quarters, that it didn't matter if his mom wasn't quote unquote paying attention to him or anything like that. Just being close was enough.
Alright, well, that was pretty much it, I guess. So if you wanted to show up for the training tomorrow, then that'd probably be better than not.
Yeah, I'll tag along. Do you know when you guys were gonna go?
Really?
I assume early, but Frederick didn't say a specific time.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out then. And don't tell her I'm here.
Got it.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Yep, night.
Night.
What are we gonna tell if she asks?
No, I guess say that she's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna force her to talk to her mom.
Of course not. Oh, Mariko.
Yeah.
Will you be going to the training in the morning?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Nice. Everyone else, I think, is going.
All right, then I'll go too, I guess.
He just smiles.
As the night goes on, you guys get a nice rest. You see all the kids and the adults and everyone. You know, for them, it's a vacation that's paid for. They get to spend time with their kids. They get to enjoy the festival. Just gonna zoom in on that.
Nom.
He's coming back?
Yeah, you scared me earlier. You said you come back in a couple days.
Does Scylla overhear this?
I mean, she's not being quiet.
I see. Sharpens claws.
Journal pops
Nom.
out, writes, "Don't use third level spells." Closes.
You know that gif of the rat eating the cracker?
Oh,
He's
from
just sitting there.
Aristocats?
And he's just sitting no. He's just sitting there. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, this one. It was the cracker. I like that.
Is that from a Wallace and Gromit movie?
Probably. It's fucking good though.
It's pretty good.
I keep seeing people on TikTok buying like those sweet tart ropes and being like, "Time for me to play Rat Eats fiber optic cable in the dark." And I'm like, "What?" Because apparently it reminds them of wire, so they're just chewing on them. And I'm like, okay.
Will not pretend to understand the TikTok teens.
I don't know. It
They
looks
are a
like someone who was
mystery.
our age, TBH.
Oh dear.
I mean, that makes sense if it's Wallace and Gromit for them to be our age.
Well, if it's imagining being a rat and eating TikTok or eating the sweet tarts rope.
Yeah. ...
I like to think that this kind of conversation is actually going on in character, like the in-universe
Oh yeah, definitely.
version of it. We've gotten to the weird hours of the night. We're all just chatting.
Well, if it's real life, then that just means that Lyndon keeps sending America weird fucking TikToks
Modern
at
I could
3
see it.
a.m.
Modern
You-
AU.
You know damn well Mirko is like messaging Lennon shit like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Definitely.
Like, hey, did you guys make up yet? No.
He was nice to her once, and now she keep talking to him.
Yeah, you're friends now. Congratulations.
Congratulations, that's how it works.
That's how
Mhm.
friendship works.
Play the little victory music and everything. She joined your party. You can't make her leave.
Fuck!
You're stuck now. Smile.
You're gonna be friends forever.
And this is a threat.
Well,
This is a threat. Old beam of Eldritch blast ahead. Alright. You guys get a long rest over the night. Lyndon, you have the same recurring dream again.
what the fuck? Which one?
One where, as your mom leaves, you turn around and you see a dark figure approaching you. You only see the eyes, the mouth. Can't tell any defining features about what it is. And it always ends with it grabbing you.
Mm.
Except this time, you see an eyeball.
What?
Like instead of it just being a white eye over like a black shroudy canvas, you see a part of a skin in the eyeball.
Am I starting to recognize the facial features?
You can still only see the eyeball.
Just like no pupil at all, just an eyeball.
Well, no, you see like the like skin, the eyebrow. You see the lashes and the pupil and everything.
Can I roll for lucid dreaming?
Sure.
What would that be?
Yo.
Mm,
Ayo,
I
we
want to
lucid
roll
dream?
lucid dream. We lucid dream.
Ew.
give me a 1d100.
92. That's either really good or really bad.
You don't know what it is as you seem almost paralyzed. You don't feel like you're in danger.
Hmm.
In fact, seeing the eye actually comforts you. You're not sure why.
It's my mom's eye.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go do some cool dream shit now.
That would actually
Fly,
be fucking
fly.
terrifying. Cool dream shit.
Cool
Why?
dream shit.
You can fly now.
This is D&D. Flying is cool in real life. I'm
but
turning
that's
into a
insane flying.
fucking dragon.
You say flying isn't cool in D&D land?
It's
Half the creatures can naturally do it.
it's like the Take Me On music video. You see little Lyndon popping through the window into a dragon as a puff of smoke. You see clouds going by in a cartoon fashion.
I'm gonna go fly up into the sky, and then I'm gonna meet up with people that I saw passing by months ago, but now they're my crew, and we're flying on the back of a dragon, and we're in the air, and we're just duking it out with a pirate ship that's also flying next to us, and we're fighting Captain Ahab, the ghost pirate captain of the skies.
Dimitri would fly if he could lucid dream.
And as this is happening, so Dimitri or Lilin, you're on the top bunk. Dimitri's on the bottom.
Yeah.
The kids are up on the ladder, on top of each other, staring at you as you're wailing in your sleep.
What? I'll get you, Ahab.
Probably not this one.
There we go.
Oh, pile.
Is the structural integrity of the bunk not? Is it really sturdy bunk? What's happening?
It's mahogany.
They're like 30 pounds.
Mahogany.
Fair.
Yeah, they don't weigh that much.
But there's like 6 of them.
You call them fat, Lenny?
No, I'm saying 30 times 6 adds up.
I think he just called your chickens fat.
Dimitri doesn't care. He's in the other room.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, his dad's probably not in there. It'd be funny, but his dad's not doing that.
As it turns a day, obviously, you know, Dimitri and his mom would be up. Lyndon,
Yeah,
You-
are they still there?
you awake to all of them staring at you.
What the fuck?
Are they just poking their heads over the bunk? Please.
Yep. Yep.
Just all these little eyes.
Lyndon makes eye contact with all of them, and it's that for a split second while he's waking up, it's that image of Patrick seeing all the townsfolk at his house
Mm-hmm.
underneath the rock. Who are you people? And it was, what are you doing?
Scatter.
Scared.
Oh, this is amazing. I love this. This is beautiful.
But you will notice that you guys are now officially in the winter season of the school.
Oh
see-
shit, new uniforms.
You see snow is on the ground. Snow has covered most of the roofs. Outside of out here, as the roof goes over it. You can see various of the students that are that are still in their school stuff or use their downtime during the festival to do like off classes. You about 8 in the morning, you hear the announcer come on. You hear good morning, Paramithia. This is your main man, Onbird Santana. Today, as we enter the 3rd day of the festival, many of the merchants have made their way, many more wares have made their way into the festival stalls. Things have been restocked, and the bands continue to play. On that note, students, we are now entering the winter season, and as the island gets to the above the equator, we will now enter the colder seasons. All of you cold-blooded students out there, you're going to feel right at home. For everybody else, please be sure to pick up your students or your outfits at the proper places in the stores. For everybody else, have a good time. Remember, watch out for them ice patches.
Dimitri, upon hearing cold-blooded students, will be like, wait, cold-blooded things shouldn't be where it's cold. And then he's like, oh, you mean people that like the cold. Breakfast is served.
Oh, thank you.
I assume it's just like a big thing of eggs.
Probably some sausage. Bread.
You see,
He'll look. He's watching Frederick, waiting to see when they should be going down. Because he just
Oh.
said early.
they're not actually there.
Okay.
Like that.
Then he's looking at Scylla, waiting to see when she starts to go down.
Oh yeah, Tina will put Jerry over here and have him tell her whenever they start going.
I mean, Soul would probably head down as soon as she's done eating.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Lyndon, it's about time to start heading down.
Okay. It's up.
He remembers all of those times where Lyndon has fallen out of bed or he woke up looking like he was punched in the face. He's very glad that didn't happen this time.
Gets dressed in new winter uniform.
Does it have fur?
It does have fur.
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
It's kind of like this. It's still on my on D&D Pro. Oh. Okay. Something similar to this. Has that kind of like Anya's coat in Spy X Family, where it's got like the buttons all the way down the middle and the long sleeves,
Nice.
but it has like the fur on the bottom. It's got the fur around the cuffs of the hands. It's got the fur going up the hood.
Wait, does the cold even affect Scylla now with the whole brute thing going on?
No, you feel relatively like pretty comfy, actually.
Like, this is actually kind of nice.
a lot of the students are kind of like that. You see a lot of the people that have come here are all ready prepared because they knew when it happens. The kobolds and everybody else were offered coats that were already given to them.
Dimitri wears the under part, but he doesn't wear the overcoat. It's a little too warm.
I just imagine it's Dimitri and Carhartts.
It's too warm. He doesn't know why it's too warm yet. He hasn't approached that just yet. He just knows he's too warm.
All right. It strikes about 8:30, and Scylla and Lyndon are called down. Training field.
What?
Oh boy.
Okay.
As well as anyone else who wants.
Yeah, seeing them go, Jerry's gonna poof back. And then Teeny's gonna jump out a window and cast Featherfall.
Look, it's all the lads.
The gang's back together again.
Boys are back in town.
If I could play that song, I would. Ah, good. You're here. Then, Scylla, please proceed to the middle of the arena.
Okay.
You guys walk into the arena. So for Lyndon, he is used to this. Once you enter the arena, you enter what is basically a small little pocket space. Inside is basically a giant white room. And it is what they use to train. Inside, you can essentially relive just about everything that has ever happened or the person in question has ever faced. So, it is my understanding that you studied a bit of what you learned about a few days ago, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. Then I assume you understand the dangers of it, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Kinda.
So I have also been trying to look into being able to manipulate my key to achieve that state rather than a direct life or death situation.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, let us put it to the test then. Walter, if you would be so kind. You see Walter hit a switch. Both of you appear in a field. You see you're in between what looks like two cliffs. Large scaling looks like it would be almost impossible to scale if you were not equipped. In front of you stands a huge, massive gate Looks like it's made of stone and metal. You can see the gears on the walls that you can see lock it into place. You can hear untold amounts of howling and screaming, large roars of what seems like vicious monsters. Behind you, facing to the south, you see what is a huge accompanying of armored soldiers. Spears in hand, swords in hand, shields up. Various of the soldiers are up on the walls. The screeching, the howling, and the roars begin to get even closer. And you begin to see the wall break. Cracks going down its spines. Various of the locks beginning to shake and rattle. And within seconds, you watch the wall completely and utterly fall. And you are met with some of the most terrifying monsters you've ever seen.
Oh wow, it's a bunch of my mom.
I don't know what else. You see various things like these.
Grieve.
Oh, that's right.
Well then.
Hmm.
All of them within a split second barreling down on you in an instant. The fear of them chasing you down, the terror that comes with it, following right behind. And as it looks like they are about to snap at you, in what would be basically them eating you alive, it goes back to the white room.
Ah, yes, the psychological horror training.
You leave Chuckles the clown alone. He, he, he just wants to say some cocaine, man. That's how Bob got addicted to cocaine.
God, that fucking arc of that campaign. Have to lock him in the bathroom and dunk him in ice. Like, you don't need it.
I
Well,
don't need to think of your kid that's not going to show up for another season.
Well, what did you think?
What was the point of that?
That is the exact feeling that forces that kind of thing. The fear that even if you had moved left, right, up, or down, jumped out of the way, dodged, or something, it wouldn't have mattered. One bite, one tooth, one nail, that's it. That's your life. Over. To be in that state requires one to have been used to this or been put through it so many times that it's second nature. If you want to achieve such things, that will be a requirement. So this is the tip of the iceberg. There are far more worse things that can be shown to you that many have experienced.
Okay.
So, having experienced the fear-induced adrenaline rush, can Scylla attempt to manipulate her own key to induce the adrenaline rush and state without the fear?
You can try, yes.
Gosh, what even kind of role would that be?
Well, it would be wisdom related, as what what you learned from Dimitri reading the book, and then what you can see in your scrolls and your various poems and such. It's about the ability to turn your cheek to the door instead of accepting one's death. Many throughout history, as you've read, aren't able to. And in the rare instance that those that have generally go down as war heroes or become great generals.
We could say, like, I roll insight to meditate on it and attempt to do it, or...
What?
Alright, let's give it a go, I guess. Well, that's a 10. It's gonna take some doing.
No.
This is where
It's gonna
Scylla.
take some work.
This is where Scylla does nothing but low rolls for like the next hour.
Well, now that I've experienced the feeling, I just need to, like, meditate on it for a while and feel the flow of my chi and remember how it felt when I was afraid and had the adrenaline.
With a 10, you have that moment of not awakening, but like lucidity, where you can see the door. You can imagine its shape. You can imagine touching it. It's there. It's real. And the closer you get to it, the more your hair stands up on the back of your neck, the more that like like cold sweat drips down head, and the only thing you can imagine at that point as you kind of go to reach for that door, that door with no handle, all you see is that like giant Leviathan coming down from the door and just gulp.
So is the door like a metaphorical thing, or is it an actual like magical thing we're trying to access?
Both. It is both a
What's-
real thing, but it is also there as a barricade.
It's like a visualization of the magical thing we're trying to do.
Mhm.
Would staying in here with Lyndon for another round of whatever that was give me advantage on my next meditation attempt, I guess? Or just improve it somehow because I'll have experienced that again?
Well, more or less, what you guys are doing is you're going through various scenarios that has happened. So the first one is the fall of Zeladonia, the gate that held back many monsters from ever coming into the sanctity of the cities. The few after that are more incidences of where outbreaks of certain monsters or things that has happened over the years where you guys weren't born, but your parents and stuff were. Lyndon,
Yes.
how does Lyndon feel?
Outside of a little perturbed, feeling much. Getting over the abject horror of it.
A couple of man-eating monsters.
Yes, and he's half of a man. In the literal sense that he's half-ling.
A spider's gonna show up and it's like, bitch, I ain't no man. You kill it. All right.
What can I do here?
Well, you can try and perceive. You can try to close your eyes and think. If you can fight it, you can live. But how far are you willing to go to fight it?
I'll perceive. The perception, or am I closing my eyes, which is the real thing, and inciting?
Do an insight like that. Got that? Hopefully.
Yeah.
A little better. The attempt is very. The attempt for you is very similar to Finn. You, for that split second, for that moment in time, everything's quiet. The color is dulled out. The entire world feels like it's standing still. There are no signs of wind, no signs of flickering flames. Everything is absolutely quiet. The only thing that shows up in your peripheral is that singular monster. Everywhere else to the world is gray, void of any color, void of any sound. That
I'll focus on the monster.
However, even while it does feel like that for a split second, your fears take over.
Gee.
And you watch as you fall back. Ass on the ground. The cold sweat, the hair standing up on the back of your neck, all of it.
After getting control of his breath, he'll look around and get back up. Well, that wasn't very pleasant.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Well, I can't say you're doing bad, but about what it comes down to.
How long do we have to do this?
In truth, however long it's going to take you to, well, see it.
You guys want some inspiration? Would inspiration help?
Do we
I
see
feel
what's
like-
happening to them?
Yeah, so, like, as this is happening to them inside, like, they are physically and mentally feeling the events that are happening outside for everybody else, like the crew and you're just kind of watching it unfold like it's a movie.
The characters in the movie like some inspiration. Can I give them inspiration?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Yes,
DM say it's okay for him to inspire
yes, you
them
can
from
inspire
outside.
them.
Congratulations, you each have a point of inspiration. Feel free to
You-
roll a d6. I got one more, I think.
Well, on their next roll.
On the next roll, yeah.
You really had to throw it at him from the start, huh? Well, it was scary to me back then. I lost my leg. At least it's not like Willie who lost the whole tentacle.
Damn, a whole tentacle.
Willie lost
They-
a
He's
ten.
Do
only
they
got
not
like
grow
8.
back?
Holy shit.
Did they not grow back?
Do they?
Not for Willie, it didn't.
Damn.
Man, are they supposed to grow back?
Yes and no. That one didn't. What's worse is half the kids that came there that came didn't yeah. Half the kids that came there didn't even come back alive.
Huh?
Well, We're ready for round two.
I suppose.
Did they just say half the people that took this died and then ready for round 2?
No, half the people that were at that incident died.
Oh, okay.
As implying that most of the people that, when I said there was an army behind them as they were standing there, most of them died.
Okay.
Well, I guess for everybody, what do you two fear the most?
I mean, I don't know. Death's pretty high up there as things go.
Yes, well, that's normal for most people, but what terrifies you?
Disappointing people.
Oh no. Is Lyndon always frightened?
What the fuck?
That's his real
I mean,
power.
his mom is always disappointed in him.
That's his real power. He's always frightened.
Poor guy.
That's my secret, Captain.
I'm
Little
afraid
did
of
we know
failing
Lyndon was
people.
permanently in that mode.
Right?
It's just like his mom is openly like disappointed in him all the time. I would think that he'd feel that way all the time. That sucks, man.
Lore unlocked on Lyndon.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out, let's be honest. It's not very surprising.
I'm sure fucking Cat's over there like, haha, he's afraid.
Imagine being afraid of disappointing people. Eh.
Alright. Well, see here. You all observed what Dimitri did. Why do you think what you saw was that of a lion?
What was the question?
When you saw Dimitri focused, you saw a blue lion behind him. That's like a manifestation of like himself.
Yeah, his fighting spirit.
I don't know. It was a video game reference.
No.
Is it because lions are usually brave or some shit?
Fighting spirit.
Yeah.
Well, they are brave, yes. But it's pride. Dimitri, like you, London, is a son of Prague. While he may, you two aren't that far off from being the same. The same can be said for you, Scylla. While you are a daughter of Otaga, you have strength, you have pride for your nation and for your people, do you not?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
And that's where part of it comes from. What is it that you want to hold on to? Never lose.
I mean, I guess for Stella, that'd be her family.
Lyndon, do you not want to lose?
Um, fuck, that's a good question. What doesn't he want to lose? His newfound self-respect? Would resolve be? Could I say resolve?
Is that what you want to use? This is not a me question. This is a you.
Yeah. Let's get even more basic. He's gonna say he doesn't want to lose himself. In the music.
Yeah, Freddy Fazbear hasn't been playing for a while.
That's just good timing. Well then, I guess you know what you need to face then.
Myself.
Oh, geez, we're not going to run into Shadow You again, are we?
About to say, didn't we already do that?
Thought we got rid of that asshole.
Scylla,
Hmm?
as the button is hit, you find yourself in your family home.
Oh boy. Nothing bad could possibly happen here.
The
I'm sure it'll be fine.
outside, it's lit at night. You can hear the wails and screams of people outside as something has attacked. Fires begin to burn fields. The buildings, the house you're inside, begins to smell smoke. You hear the screams of, I'd assume you would have had servants or maids.
Yeah, probably. They're well off enough that they would probably need to have like cooks and maids and whatnot.
You can hear the screams of people being attacked outside your room. The halls scattered about, windows shattered. You hear the scream of your youngest sibling down the hall. Yeah.
Well, if she's hearing her little sister scream, she's gonna grab whatever weapon is available and go out to stop it.
As you, I assume you probably have a quarter staff
Yeah,
or some kind of that.
something equivalent.
You push your way into the hall. Fire has begun to rage. You can see some of the scaffolding has fallen apart and fell on the floor. See spots on the wall where what looks like blood that has been quickly dried by fire coats the walls. Cuts and slashes fill its interior. You keep running down the hall to where you see your your youngest sibling on the floor. It looks like she's hurt. Got a few cuts here. Looks like her leg is in fact hurt, so she can't walk. Figure standing over her, completely in a black mist. Its hand raised up. It's going to strike.
Hold on, my earbud is running out of battery. Let me switch to the other one. Like, if she sees it's about to hit her sister again, she's gonna try and stop it.
Give me another insight with your inspiration.
Oh boy. Get back here, mouse cursor. And what was the inspiration die?
1d6.
The D6.
So that's 17.
Scylla, your you run down the hall. You can see the sword itself coming down at a quickened pace. Every step getting heavier. Every instance of you breathing, it's harder. As the world around you slows down. The flickering fire stops in place. The sounds of your footsteps being the only thing you hear. Your heart beating loudly. Your breath becoming more clear. The only target you see is the singular figure. The world has no color. It's completely black. And in that instance, move quick. Steps become quickened, fast, agile. And in a split second, you appear over your sister. Quarter staff in hand, you knock the blade out of the way. Your eye is now dilated. Your pulse quickened. Every strike that comes out, you parry. Both with the quarterstaff and your hand. Not like catching it, but more like you're using the palm of the hand to push it down and out of the way. This goes on for what seems like eternity. In reality, it's only been about 5 seconds. Every hit goes by, it misses. Reflect. You You can feel the air pressure as the sword goes by. A few cuts go on your cheek. Various spots on your arms, your legs, body. You strike. After finding an opening. Down he falls. The shadows dissipate. But you feel tired, exhausted. Your body gains 1 level of exhaustion,
Ooh.
and you return back. World gains color. Behind you, you see Lyndon and the others. And Scylla, you have gained a boon,
Cool.
but you're covered in sweat.
I
Drenched,
mean, yeah, that tracks.
tired, every fiber of your being hurts when you try and move it.
You say covenants?
Covered in sweat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What did you think she said?
We can move on.
Letty.
Jesus, Letty.
Listen, it kind of slurred together. Okay, so like I'll start with that. Covenant slut.
What?
That's what I'm wondering.
What?
Listen, I'm the
So
victim
we're not
here.
talking about Mariko.
Hey,
Damn!
Oh.
don't bring me in
yo.
here.
Shots fired across the bow. Jesus. Alright.
I don't know if you can hear, but Mimi is yelling at me.
My dog is
Yeah.
also whining at me behind me.
They also can sense covenant slut.
Oh my god.
But that's probably an audio processing disorder.
I don't know, sounds more like a Freudian slip to me.
Uh-oh.
You all heard it. You're just choosing not to.
I didn't.
No, you were
but
the only one that
okay.
heard it.
Really didn't.
I've
really
been
didn't.
covered in sweat.
Yeah,
For
that's why I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Scylla, you
Mimi!
you
Up
do
steady.
you do
Maybe.
you do essentially collapse. You are tired, worn out. Lyndon,
He'll catch her as best as he can.
give a strength check.
Good luck, bud. I'm way bigger than you.
Don't you have 8 strength?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get crushed.
Our old Nate again.
Well, you catch her, but you also fall to the ground.
Does he just get like smushed underneath me?
Mission success.
Mission failed successfully.
Error, success.
Now, he'll struggle to get her off of him.
Well, she's the only one with the positive strength in the party. So, gotta addle up.
Mhm.
Wait,
This
does
is my
literally
life now.
everyone else have a neg to strength?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Why
Oof.
would the bard
I
need
forgot about
strength?
that.
I'm a wizard. I don't need strength.
How long do you strength for?
All I need is dex. What do I need strength for?
I mean, strength is not my lowest, but like strength, con, and int are tied for lowest at like 12. Oh wait, no, and charisma. I put everything to dex and wisdom.
Exactly. Well, I have more health than you.
Yeah.
Another check to try to fucking gracefully lift her off of him. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on. Can I help move myself off of
Yes,
him
yes.
so he has advantage?
Yeah.
So roll again.
Rolls.
Just roll one more.
Dude,
Fingers
roll one
crossed.
more.
Yeah, because I'm giving you advantage on that second one.
Jesus.
Goodness.
Good shit.
He lifts enough so he can get out from under. Uh, uh.
He hasn't even gone through his part yet.
That went a lot better in my head.
I appreciate the attempt.
Yeah, he'll give a thumbs up.
So I think I did it, but that also really fucking sucked.
Well, I heard that you did it. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Yes, well, welcome to the aftermath.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Yes. Nobody comes out of it unscathed without some type of issue.
And then we'll get into position to his meditation.
You're slowly dragged up over here.
Whenever she comes out or gets to the edge, he'll cast prestidigitation so that she's cleaned up at least. He
Thank
doesn't
you.
think healing word would help, but you can have a snack if you want it.
I will happily take a snack.
Eat a snack. It's
What?
probably not going to help with exhaustion. It's for HP.
Yeah, but it's the emotional effect.
It's the emotional support.
Emotional support
Having
kobold.
something yummy to eat or drink when you don't feel good.
Lyndon.
Speaking of hydrate, yeah.
Hydrate.
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 That's
Hydrate.
drinking a monster.
Doesn't
Hydrate.
count.
Hydrate.
I
Hydrate.
mean dinner.
Hydrate.
Lyndon.
Yeah.
You're back in the hallway.
Gotcha.
It's young you.
Oh fuck.
Just do the persona thing. Tell the shadow you that it's not you.
Don't
Gain the
disappoint it.
persona.
Why are you me? I'm me.
You're not me, I'm me. And then you get a persona. Easy.
It's okay, kid. You're just a memory that I'm going through right now.
No,
Man, we really are. We are going through it right now, aren't we, little me?
you are the kid
Ah, shit.
right now. After
Tell yourself the lottery numbers.
your mother has just left after berating you.
Again.
The feeling, depression, sadness fills you
Yeah, how dare I be a male?
as you turn around. You hear the footsteps. That shadowy person again approaching.
What am I feeling towards it this time?
You only still see the eye.
Is it still calming?
Only a little bit. The rest of it here.
I'll instinctively reach for my crossbow, but it's not there.
Footsteps get closer. 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 Footstep by footstep. Hands reach out. They seem almost humongous to you.
Then we'll start taking steps back.
Every step hastens. The hands seem to get bigger and bigger as you step back. The figure itself growing in size. Running.
He'll remember why he's here, and he'll internally conflict about turning back around and facing it.
Right. Give me a. Give me a con.
Just a con save.
Give me a wisdom save. Yes.
Gotcha.
I think it would be a fear effect.
Hey,
Fight your conscience. Turn around.
yep. I turn around and I stand my ground. No longer feeling the fear.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Ketamine is kicking in.
Yep. You turn around.
I'm actually gonna start sprinting at it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right. The shadow, as you start sprinting at it, gets smaller. 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 Till it's about 2 feet taller than you. As, small halfling living. Its hands get smaller. Its wide swing trying to grab you gets even smaller. You can continue to sprint.
Yeah. Do I recognize anything yet? If not, I continue sprinting.
The closer and closer you get, bits and pieces of the shadowy figure into melt away. Cracks here over the body. The feet up as you get closer. Feet, or the feet of it, you see look like armored feet that have close to maybe half plate or full plate. You can see designs of what looks like some type of flag that you would see in a group.
Like a coat of arms.
Yeah.
Continue running at it.
Closer and closer you get, shadows disperse bit by bit. It gets up to the knee. It gets up to the waist. It gets up to about the neck as the hands and the arms begin to darkness? Burrow?
Pearl will be a good one.
And
What
then
does
it
the figure look like it's doing?
trying to
Like dissipate?
grab you. Still.
Continues running.
Finally,
Damn, this is a long run.
yeah, it is. Finally, the closer you get, it begins to unfurl from the neck. Goes up farther, you see what looks like a bearded chin. Not like long beard, but like a well maintained short beard.
A goatee kind of thing, or like a full across the jaw beard?
Full across the jaw and goatee. Like the mustache going down to the beard.
Okay.
The Fu Manchu.
No, just it
Oh.
stops at the beard.
I didn't mean to hit that.
Amazing.
I didn't mean to hit that.
Scene
I'm trying to
ruined.
use my tablet.
Scene
That's
ruined.
perfect.
You
You're off
see
the groove.
Oh no. Fucking stupid tablet.
Lyndon.
Yeah.
Finally, it gets past the mouth. It's a smile. An ear-to-ear smile. He's got a bit of a couple of teeth missing, but not bad. Keeps going until you get the full look of the head. Lyndon.
Yeah, 1 second. Hold up. I've had this prepared.
What?
All right, continue on.
Head is covered in, well, looks like greasy, somewhat sweaty hair, but it is yours. It's somewhat yours. The eyes are a dark green. See, there's a couple scars on the face that may have been cuts from battles. And you are picked up by it. You are kind of like hoisted in the air, spun around a bit with the person. He kind of pulls you in. And he goes, was she being mean to you again, Lyndon?
My dad.
Mhm.
Okay, 1 sec.
You
Smash.
would use that.
Smash.
The fuck do you mean smash? That's my
Stop trying to
father.
smash people's dads.
Oh, shit.
Also, why is this? Hold on.
Oh,
There's
it's
spacebar again.
yeah. There you go.
Okay, there it
Yeah,
is.
mine got
Yeah.
stuck like that earlier.
He hoists you up with a joyful smile. It's the gleeest look you've ever seen. He goes, was she being mean to you again, Lyndon?
Young Lyndon is broken down in tears. And in this world, he's probably just sitting there, but tears are streaming out his face here.
There now. You
He's
can't.
nonverbal.
No. You can't. At every time she yells, now can you? How will you grow up to be big and great as me?
Ah, shit.
He holds you close and goes, remember, though I may be gone most times, work and everything else, there is not a day that I don't think of you. I want to take you with me. A little longer. You'll be Let's dry those tears. Remember, what would your mother say?
Other than calling him a disappointment, what would
No.
she say?
Buddy,
What?
what would your mother say?
Oh. What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Hold
Oh,
up.
your
up.
real mom?
Are you dropping another mom on me?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, why do you,
Times two moms.
Wait, I
why-
didn't.
Why do you
What the
get
fuck?
two
What is
moms?
this development?
Yo, Letty, how many moms do you
happening?
have?
What is happening right now? Oh fuck!
How many moms you got?
Was I kidnapped?
Gee whiz, your dad lets you have two moms?
Right?
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes. Remember what your mom always told you. Meet everybody. Smile. As bright as the sun. Even when you're sad. Even when days may not be the greatest. Smile. Laugh through it. And continue on. One day, while your half siblings may not be perfect, you will meet people that will have your back. Just like my does. They will meet family who will do anything for you. Because you, Lyndon Papashi, are a proud knight.
What the fuck just happened?
Just like that, Lyndon was even more confused.
And then, Letty,
Did I just get a new last. What was that?
he sets you down. And he takes you out back of the where you see targets all set up. Various not mannequins, but like striking dummies all set up. Gives you your first crossbow.
Would he remember that crossbow differently?
You can remember however this design you want.
No, I mean like. My mind's racing with storyline.
Like, do you mean design or by other things?
This not being his memory. Or being his true memory.
True memory.
Something gets unlocked in Linden. And he enjoys the moment.
And like that, find yourself back in reality.
He'll catch his breath again and fall back and just put his hands up to his eyes.
do you all do?
I mean, did we see all that as well?
Hmm.
Oh boy.
We all out in the arena now?
If you want to rush in, go.
Yeah?
I'm too exhausted to go anywhere right now.
You're just laying there face down.
No, I'm probably like leaning up against the wall.
She's in the corner. It's past round 5.
You see the poor is like has a sponge over Scylla's head going, well, you tried, champ.
I succeeded. Ain't no tried.
What does Teeny do?
I saw the whole thing.
Saw the whole thing.
She's gonna sit there and watch for a second. She doesn't know
now.
what to think of it yet. What, did you expect me to run up and comfort him?
No.
Turns around and walks away.
Lyndon,
Yeah.
you feel the touch of the hands of your friends. And goes, you hear your dad. What's more? He goes, like that. Family.
Okay, I'm confused. Do I have a different mom?
You do. She's your stepmom. The one that hit
This
you.
year.
Oh, well, that makes more sense now.
Oh God, she's a
Stepmom.
wicked stepmom.
Condolences.
You know?
Condolences.
Wow, this repressed memory has been brought back to life. And this child. He fucking throws up.
Oh,
Uh,
prestidigitation.
America makes a face.
He just ate way too much. It still hasn't been processed over the night. Yeah, it's coming back up.
Prestidigitation twice. Got it.
As the image of your dad fades away, it's just a ear-to-ear smile. With a wink.
He's still collecting his thoughts. He doesn't say anything.
Mariko will reach down and like grab your head, like at the top of it. Be like, hello?
He'll come to a little bit and just look to Cecilia. What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything to you.
Was that real?
Everything experienced in this dome is, and has always been, in one's own head. Everything is real here.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with it that he doesn't remember his father. Oh shit, here come the waterworks again. Ah, fuck. There you go. With with the rush of all these memories getting unlocked and rushing back through his head of his father and just memories he doesn't remember having being refreshed in his mind, he just really doesn't know what to do with himself right
I think that will be it for you. Walter, I would get them to the nurse. So they're okay. Can do. Turned around, Dimitri. What are you gonna say? You-
I think she was just fidgeting.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I just fidget. He's caught in an awkward place. He doesn't want to say anything, but like he's there.
I'm going to kneel
You're
down
gonna
to
be
his
eye to
level.
eye.
Yeah.
So mean.
I mean, she's not that much taller.
Bonk.
Okay. Dude. Kneel down.
She's gonna make eye contact with him.
Okay.
And of course she looks annoyed, but that's just normal America face, but she's gonna like sigh and then lean forward and hug him. Quit being a baby. You're supposed to be mean to me.
now.
And then she'll let go. She'll stand up.
None of that registered with him.
Good.
So let's go. Let's go. And he's like trying to guide him like, get out of the ring before something happens.
What happens if I pick him up like a baby?
Strength check for one.
Yeah, that's
No,
about
Alright.
not another one. You're not getting
Hold up.
This will be the
inspiration
nat
for it.
20.
Hold up. You said strength?
Yep. Strength check.
Alright.
Oh
Boom.
my god.
Bruh.
Jeez.
Come here, little baby man.
What?
Little
Baby
baby man, little
Baby
baby.
Little
Baby man.
Baby man. She'll take him to the nurse. She looks annoyed and bothered by it though.
Ooh.
Wait, so the free guys, they all just kind of watched as everything happened. Like, man, that collective trauma was kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
Good
glad
thing
I'm not in
we're
that
the
class.
ring.
Then
Man, I'm so glad we didn't have to go through that in our training.
yeah.
Honestly.
We just hit
Lamau.
Dimitri with swords.
There you go. Assume bed's like right here.
Okay.
I'm sure he's like out here. Oh my. You both look terrible.
You both look terrible. Oh, Teeny will go in.
Well, let's have a look at you. You see the curtains close on both sides, and we reenact the physical. Suction Tentacles. Have fun with that. Let's see. Muscle spasms. Body exhaustion. You'll be fine by tomorrow. What's wrong with the halfling? He seems fine.
Depression.
He had a familial realization.
Ah, mental breakdown. Understood.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I guess you could call it that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, more or less, just sleep it off. You'll be both fine in the morning.
AKA get over it, idiot.
Take a salt tablet, walk it off.
Go lick the salt lamp.
Yep. Otherwise, just rest here for the night. You'll be fine tomorrow.
Crave that mineral.
All you're doing is just powering him up to go against his mom.
But with that, as you guys are, you are bandaged up. She doesn't make sure nothing got broken. Your heart rate's good and everything. All of that. And then it goes into the night. Tomorrow. Or, next time, you will go into your fight.
Oh boy.
End it there. Perfect. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are. Be safe. Be excellent. And if you are enjoying the content, please be sure to follow. Wish to subscribe or use that Twitch Prime? He's there. Saturday we will have a birthday stream, and starting probably next Sunday, we will start the first episode of the group. And next Wednesday, I think, will be the start of the Zelda campaign. It will be streamed. Outside of that, have a good day, good night, be safe, and have fun.
Hey yo.
No.
Terrible.
Yo, now you gotta get Art of Lyndon and Gravy's code.
Can't.
God, don't make me draw that. I won't be able to keep it together long enough to do so. I'll be like halfway through it and start fucking laughing.